Guys, today we're going over a quick tip for what to do when you are stuck in your manifestation and you're not making any forward progress towards your goal. So typically what happens when people are stuck, there's something in the past that they're blaming for why they don't have whatever it is that they want now. Well, I would be married and happily, married if he didn't yell at me, scream at me, cuss at me. Well, I would have hit my income goals if my company actually saw my value and paid me my worth. It's statements like that where it's, I could have it, but they blah, 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 blah. Okay, and I'm not saying that they didn't do something that negatively impacted you, that hurt your feelings, okay? So allow your feelings to mourn, grief, process. But it's about recognizing that you attached meaning to yourself in that moment that happened. Were you manifesting a husband, but you got a guy that only wanted something casual? You feel bad right now because you attached meaning to, that's all that I deserve, that's all that I think I'm worth. Well, that's just not true. That person wasn't the end goal. That person was a step along the way. So what you need to do is reframe that situation. And it's not about appreciating it or viewing everything as happy, happy, joy, joy. It's about getting out of the ego human brain and asking your inner being to refocus it. How does my inner being see this situation? Most of the time it will be a positive life lesson you derived from it. Sometimes it can be clarity that you gained, right? Did you date a partner who was a little aggressive? Well, now you know you want tenderness and softness in your next relationship. So sometimes it's clarity that you're gaining because you're still mixing together your perfect recipe of vibrations for your husband, for your dream job, for your fancy house you want to live in. The important thing that you want to take away from this for that switch is, how does my inner being see this situation? What would my inner being be doing right now? How does my inner being see this as helping me? What clarity from this situation did I gain? Is there anything else that my inner being thinks I could glean from this situation? Does my inner being see any need or any reason to continue this? And if you get a no to that question, if you get a no, if you still go yes, right? If you got a no for like going and hanging out with the guy, and you're like, oh, I'm manifesting a husband, that means I need to be, accepting dates. I wonder why my inner being is saying no. It's because your inner being knows he's not the one. Okay. So right there, many people will dip into boredom, but like, what else do I have to do? I need to be taking action. I need to be going on dates, or like I'll never get him. It's more about addressing that boredom because you're on the path to your husband, your dream job, everything you want. You're on the path to it. This person was just a person you're supposed to derive some vibrations from for your mixture. How involved you get with that person is entirely up to you, right? Because that's what pre-paving in the law of attraction manifesting is all about. Do you want to learn your relationship expansion with someone in a sensual setting? Then you'll probably get a little lover. Do you want to get them from a sense of community and light touch? That's when you'll get the life lessons from someone that you bump into at a coffee shop. So the how is up to the universe, but you get to choose how you feel along the journey. You're starting here, single, and you want to be married. Do you want the journey to be there, to be short, quick, and sweet? Do you want it to be delectable and enjoyable along the way? Do you want it to be sensual along the way? Do you want it to be practical and beneficial along the way? Do you want it to be adventurous? Right? Adventurous might be where you get that partner where you travel the world nomadically. Steady, practical is where you might go to like med school with someone and you guys study together during med school and help keep each other like on focus. It's about willing to be vulnerable to admit, I feel lonely right now. And instead of addressing that, I'm going to blame something in the past and think about something in the past as to why I'm avoiding this place of not having what I want. But then when you admit that, guys, when you admit the truth, do you see how everything before this was kind of surface layer manifesting, which is still valuable, which is still important. But the truth is what you really want to be manifesting is, I want to feel inspired in life. I want to feel inspired. I want experiences where it's just a yes. It's like, wow, that like my chest will just glow up and it'll be like, it's going to surprise me. It's going to delight me. Because what happens, guys, when you're younger, a lot of your milestones are defined by society and your parents. Oh, good job, you can walk now. Your manifestations are just more obvious to you because you're a beginning human being that's just learning how to use this human body. Right? Once you learn the human body, and especially, first world countries when you're out of high school, now you're like left to the playing field and you have to start calling forth what you want. Do you want companionship and community? You're probably going to get a lot of good friends. Do you want adventure and companionship? Do you want to be traveling the world? And it's not about deciding, I want to be traveling the world. I want to be going to a top-notch university. I want to get in academia. I want to become an investor. It's not about knowing the exact what on the human level, but it's about, do you know how you want to feel? I want to feel surprised and delighted. I would like a high-earning job, and I like to feel surprised and delighted along the way. And when I'm there, I'm going to feel comfortable. There's going to be so much smooth, easeful compatibility between me and my coworkers. It just seems like work gets done effortlessly there. They feel like my other arm on my body. It's just so seamless with how I get to interplay and actually enjoy my personal time too with this company place. It's almost as if my business, which I rock at and do a really good job at, supports my personal life. It's like my personal life can start taking more of a forefront now, and I'd like to start manifesting more fun in that personal life area. I'd like to start manifesting more fun, a more excited, more exuberance feeling in my body. I'd like to start having delicious, delectable things to look forward to. Fun events, fun outings, fun rendezvous with people. Maybe it'll be things around town. Maybe it will involve going out of town. I just know that I'm right here, right now, recalibrating to allow myself to see my world through my inner being's world. And that's a world where everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me, whether I'm aware of it right here, right now. I know that somehow I'm going to become aware of how it's working out for me, but for now, I loosen up and I just allow myself to recalibrate and get back on track, back on a more centered, focused path towards my manifestation. That's what I'm manifesting. I manifested being more focused, a deliberate co-creation towards fun, inviting, uplifting, heartwarming, tender, community, deep validation. I'm allowing that level of fun and playfulness to come into my life because I came down here on this earth to start playfully living life. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed the messages, the personal growth in there, the little bit of channeled message from Spirit Rampage at the end there. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, give me a subscribe, say hello. And if you guys would like 2 free meditations to meet your soul and your spirit guide, click the link in the bio, click the link in the description. You guys know what to do to get those meditations. Love you guys. Bye.